Good morning, Spotify. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever you are listening to this on. This is another podcast today that I'm doing. This is Deandre Dobbs the Podcast, episode 2. Happy Tuesday, February the 6th, 2024. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm back with another podcast. And let me tell y'all, I was apprehensive about doing another podcast. I'm just gonna go on and tell y'all, I put out episode 1 of my podcast out yesterday. You can watch it on you can listen to it on Spotify, you can listen to it on YouTube, you can even listen to clips on Instagram or whatever you follow me on TikTok or whenever. But I must tell you to turn the volume up. I'm going to be sure to put that in my caption the next time I post my other podcast, which is today, which is episode 2 of Deandre Dobbs the Podcast. Like I said, I was nervous when I did my first podcast yesterday. It was very nerve-wracking and very overwhelming. But I said I was going to do my podcast yesterday, and guess what? I did it, and it came out better than I expected. And I'm going to tell you something else. I got some positive reviews on it as well by about 3 or 4 of my best friends. They gave me positive reviews on it, saying that I did a good job, saying that I should do podcasts more often. You know who you are. Y'all know who y'all is when I tell y'all this, and I really want to say thank y'all. Thank everyone that has been rocking with me since day one. I'm doing YouTube, podcast, or whenever. Thank y'all so much. So, if you are new to YouTube, make sure if you go on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like button. And if you're on Spotify, please follow me on Spotify. You can follow me on Spotify, and you can follow me on this other app. It's like when you make podcasts and make them and edit them and stuff. I gotta see what's the name of that again. But you can also follow me on there as well, I believe. So today's show, we're going to be talking about like 1 or 2 topics, maybe 3 again like yesterday, I don't know. But we're going to, basically, we're going to find some stuff to talk about. Because you know it's some tea somewhere. So, yeah. What we about to do, we about to like get started. So let me tell y'all before we get started. I know we're about to say I'm going to get started. Let me tell y'all something before I get started. Before we get started on today's show, episode 2. I hope I don't be confusing y'all when I be doing my podcast, when I be posting them on YouTube. My podcast is going to be on YouTube as well, called Deandre Dobbs the Show. That's my YouTube channel name, Deandre Dobbs the Show. I'm going to be posting my podcast on there, and I'm going to be posting on Spotify, and I'm going to be posting clips of my podcast on my Instagram and social medias that y'all follow me on and that I have. And I'm also going to be making me a new wallpaper design too. So when y'all watch my Spotify or listen to my Spotify, y'all can just my podcast, y'all be seeing a new wallpaper or design, because the wallpaper that I had up yesterday, that was my YouTube design that my best friend, one of my best friends made for me, that I'm so appreciative of. And one of my best friend is Coffee with K. He's the one that made the design for me. And speaking of Coffee with K, you can follow Coffee with K on YouTube. Follow him on Facebook from the SIP. You can follow him on Instagram. From the SIP, aka Coffee with K. Anyway and anything you basically see fit. Please show some love. If y'all want to do something for me, please follow him on his social media. Instagram, Coffee with K. YouTube, Coffee with K. From the Sip. His podcast is From the Sip. And on Instagram. So please follow him on those devices and on those social medias and platforms. Please. Thank y'all so much. So we about to get started with today's show, episode 2 of Deandre Dobbs the Podcast. So let's get started. We're going to talk about 1 or 2 or 3 topics, or half topics, how many topics we talk about. So we finna go on and get started. So today's topic, the first one we're going to be talking about is Beyonce. Beyonce, Jay-Z has become the trending topic. The reason I say they have become the trending topic, actually, Jay-Z has become the trending topic. And the reason I say Jay-Z has become the trending topic, so let's go back. So, as many of y'all know, I didn't watch the Grammys, but the Grammys was this Sunday on CBS. So the Grammys was this Sunday, and I'm thinking Beyonce, she didn't win her Grammy. She didn't win the award that she was supposed to win. I'm presuming. And actually, so I'm guessing she did not win the award. She did not win a Grammy Award this year. So how it happened and how it transpired. So Jay-Z was rewarded the Dr. Dre Global Award Sunday at the Grammys, I believe, if I read correctly. So he was rewarded and he was honored the Dr. Dre Global Award. And so I'm thinking, you know how you win an award and you go up there, you accept the award, you give your speech and everything. And I feel like this, so you give your speech and you say what you want to say. I think they give you a 2-minute minimum to speak or say anything. So I'm thinking, Jay-Z said what he want to say it. Jay-Z said what he said. I'm going to put it like that. He said what he said, and I can agree with him. He said that he said he's not going to embarrass the young lady, which is his wife, Beyonce. But he said this, and I agree with Jay-Z. He said this: she has won more Grammys than anyone, and she's had the number one album of the year. And for her to not get a Grammy Award, it kind of feels like she was snubbed. And my opinion is, I agree with Jay-Z. I agree with him. Because he had his daughter Blue Ivy up there with him on stage, to defend Beyonce and everything. And like I said, I agree with Jay-Z because, yes, Beyonce, she's one of the biggest stars that there is. She always put on a good show. She always brings it every time. Beyonce is a hard worker. And I'm going to tell you something else. Even though I didn't watch the Grammys, and even though I read about it, I watched the clips of it that they post on social media like Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that, but mostly Instagram and Twitter and whatnot. So when I watched these clips and I saw that speech that Jay-Z gave, I agree with him because I feel like Beyonce was snubbed. Because think about it, she had one of the biggest albums of the year. And it was a good album. I listened to majority of her songs. And I'm going to personally say she was snubbed. I'm not going to say she was robbed, but she was robbed in my opinion, but she also was snubbed, and I think she could have and she should have won that Grammy. Now, let me be the first to say, I'm not saying this because she has won Grammy after Grammy after Grammy after Grammy every year that it has premiered. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that we all know how Beyonce operates. We all know what kind of a hard worker she is and respectful person that she is. And we all know how much dedication Beyonce puts in her work and in her songs, in her music, and in everything she does. That's just my opinion. I really don't care what nobody say because let me put my glasses on. It's definitely some Beyonce haters out there that is mainly hating on this woman for no reason. Like, I don't care what anybody say. People's just basically hating on Beyonce just to hate on her because basically she minds her business. She does what she needs to do, and she makes her music. She's a mother. She takes care of her child and everything. So for, her to not get the Grammy this year, it seems kind of weird and kind of, it just don't seem right. It just don't seem right. But I will say, Jay-Z has a point. And Beyonce is Beyonce. She is who she is because of her hard work and dedication. And like I said, it's gonna be people that's hating on Beyonce for I don't know what reason, because either she's pretty, she's beautiful, she has a glamming body or a great singing voice, because Beyonce is that diva, she is that person. So that's how I feel about that. And I must continue to say this. I love Beyonce. I'm going to continue to love Beyonce. I'm a fan of Beyonce. And since we on the subject Beyonce, somebody tried to come after Beyonce talking about her wig and makeup and everything. I don't forgot who the person was, but somebody tried to come after Beyonce hair, her makeup and everything, saying it was done wrong, saying it don't look good on her. Now listen, I'm not the type of person to put anybody on blast. Well, yes, I am. I am that person when I want to be. But I'm going to say this, though. Whoever you are that wants to talk bad about Beyonce and try to come after her, just like Jason Lee tried to get Beyonce counseled and come after Beyonce because if he don't get this interview with Kelly Rowland, he's going to reveal secrets that he knows about Beyonce if you don't get this interview with Kelly Rowland, which was a couple of months ago. Like, girl, bye. Boy, bye. Whenever. Don't nobody care. But whoever you are that wants to come after Beyonce, talking about her hair, her makeup, and everything, the Beehive is going to come for you if you keep this up. If I were you, I'll sit down and take server seats, whoever you are on my concern. So, yes, I love Beyonce. I'm a fan of hers. I have so much respect for her. And regardless, win or not, Beyonce, you're still a star and you are still that girl and that woman. So continue to be the superstar that you are and the mother that you are. So thank you, Beyonce. Thank you. So that's it for that topic. Now we're finna head on to another topic. Okay, y'all. The next topic that we're going to talk about is about Lizzo in the comparison to Diddy. Well, P Diddy, Puff Daddy, whenever his name is, I did a video on him as well, along with Lizzo. But I'm going to explain to y'all why I say comparison. Okay, so I was on Instagram and I was online and I read, because I follow the Hollywood neighborhood talks, which they talk about celebrities and stuff. So I was on there and they say that some academy or something shut down because they let Lizzo present an award at the Grammys or something like that. I'm not really sure, but it is said that Lizzo presented an award at the Grammys. Okay, yes, she presented an award at the Grammys, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And so that's the reason the Academy or whatever it was shut down, because the Grammys let Lizzo present an award at the Grammys. And the reason they did this because, Lizzo, I don't know, was it a year ago, was it a couple of months ago or whatnot, Lizzo was accused of sexual harassment by one of her workers and dancers or employees, or however you want to put it, back a couple of months ago. Now, me, myself, I still don't believe that. I will admit, I did a video on that. Now, I can't believe that. I don't want to believe it, but when you keep having the same stuff come up in different quotations, it's like, is it true? Is this really true? I'm not saying she did it. I'm not saying she didn't do it. The thing is, I don't know. It is alleged. So that's why the Academy or some type of awards program closed down, if I may say so myself. And the reason I bring Diddy into this, they're trying to say they let Lizzo present an award at the Grammys, but where's the same energy for P Diddy or Puff Daddy would never, Sheen Combs would never. In case y'all don't know, have y'all forgotten that mess that P Diddy had done with his ex Cassie? And Cassie was with a relationship with P Diddy for many years. And and you remember that video I did, for those of y'all that watch my video on YouTube, he was with her, she was with him, and it turns out he was putting her up, escorting her, making her have sex with all these men, applying her with drugs, and making her have sex with all these men, and basically pimping her out or escorting her, making her be an escort. And he was raping her, and she was getting and I'm like, really? Is this how it's gonna go? Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I am still on Cassie's side. I'm still on Cassie's side because she was done wrong, and y'all know P Diddy, he has a lot of baggage behind him, and he has a lot of baggage behind him. He has a lot of bad energy behind him. He has a lot of enemies behind him, but people are scared to say something. And every person that has been around P Diddy, or be in his presence, they end up getting hurt, sick, or dropping dead like flies. And I'm gonna tell you who. One of those names I could tell you was Kim Porter, his ex. She ended up dying, released from the hospital, and she was supposed to have a book coming out about the secrets of P Diddy or anybody else that knew anything about P Diddy. She had a book coming out. So she was released from the hospital. She had this book coming out. And what happens then? She ends up dying, passing away. And it is said that she died of pneumonia, but then they said the autopsy came back and said that she had some type of Tylenol or something in her system that caused her to die. Some medicine that was in her system which caused her to die. And me, myself, I believe P Diddy had something to do with that. I'm not going to tell y'all no lie. I said that in my YouTube video. I'm saying it right here on my podcast. And I'm saying that's why P Diddy, he does not deserve any type of sympathy, energy for what he's done to all those people, especially Cassie, especially the mysterious murder of his ex Kim Porter. And I'll be sure he had a documentary that was supposed to come out a while ago. He ended up getting in the hospital before we came out, and he was around P Diddy. So you tell me, when you have these peoples and they're around Diddy, he be giving them that, and he be giving them parties. When he be giving them big parties, watch yourself. These celebrities and peoples in general, you need to watch yourself when you go to P Diddy parties. You need to watch yourself. Whoever party you go to, it can be one of your family members' parties, it can be one of your best friends' parties, kids' parties. I don't care. Watch yourself. Because you already know they had T.D. Jakes out there when he was with P Diddy. Had his name swinging out there. Had all these people's names swinging out there. So P Diddy, in my opinion, he don't get the same energy that Lizzo get. Like I said, Lizzo has a pending case. Her case is pending, so I was thinking that it'll be different. Her case is pending. And that was almost a year ago, a couple months ago, whenever. So her case is pending. So we don't know if she did it or not. But we all know P Diddy is innocent. And somebody was in the comments that I read, he just didn't want to show up. Well, in my opinion, if I done all that stuff too, if all my dark secrets again came up too through the light and showing up in the light and all that mess you done, shit, I wouldn't want to be there either. If all my damn business and damn deepest, darkest secrets came to light and everybody that's your friends and that you associate with, that you work with, and that you have worked with in the past and so how the future, shit, I wouldn't want to be there either, because you know people's talk like a damn dog. I wouldn't be there either. So I think it was good he didn't come to the Grammys, because I think it'll be awkward, because peoples is not going to forget all that stuff that he has done or anybody else has done, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm going to basically say that. So I feel like this. P Diddy don't get no energy. He don't get no sympathy energy. I'm not saying Lizzo gets sympathy energy either, but Lizzo, she kind of does, her name died down a whole lot since that incident. So to me, Lizzo gets a little pass, okay? So she gets a little pass, but Diddy, he doesn't. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. And I'm gonna say one more thing. And some people, they talk about, R. Kelly done his stuff too. But if this stuff keeps up, he's gonna be right in there with R. Kelly if he doesn't stop. Okay, so that'll be that for that topic. I hope I'm doing good, y'all. So that'll be good for that topic. So it was good that Lizzo was in the spotlight again. So we're gonna jump to the next topic. Okay, this might be 4 topics today, y'all. Okay, so the next topic is gonna be Celine Dion presents Taylor Swift with a award. And let me tell y'all, I saw this on Instagram too. So we all know that I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. I don't even listen to her none of her music. So I'm just gonna go on and tell y'all. So basically Taylor Swift won the award. And when she won the award, Celine Dion presented to her. Can y'all believe that Taylor Swift, did not look at Celine Dion, didn't even give her no respect, didn't even look her way, didn't even acknowledge her or anything like that? And it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think it was disrespectful. I think it was disrespectful that, she could at least shook her hand or something, or thank her, or acknowledge that she was up there, and that she might have paved the way for her. But my goodness, when I tell you people be feeling themselves, they be feeling themselves. That's just me. And that's not even the part of it all. The part of it all, because I didn't know this, Celine Dion, she is going through a troubling battle of health problems. And it was good to see Celine Dion. Now I will say this, it's one song of Celine Dion's that I truly love. It's a couple of her songs that I love, but it's this one song that was on Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds that I like. Let me see, can I sing it? We are going out of places, no matter I could take it. It's something like that, but I love that song. And like I said, I believe Celine Dion was hurt by Taylor Swift's actions, because I think that's the most disrespectful thing that you can ever do. You can go up there, get your award, don't even thank the person that presented it to you, don't even acknowledge the person that came before you. So I think it's kind of rude, and I think it's just crazy. But like I said, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. I don't listen to Taylor Swift, so I can't really say nothing much on a person that I don't care for or don't really know. So I'm just gonna leave it in a quiet matter. So we're gonna hop on to the next topic. This might be the last topic that we're gonna do for today, that I'm gonna do for y'all today. So this final topic, that hopefully this is my final topic that we're gonna do today, is gonna be about, so Fantasia paid tribute to Tina Turner by doing Proud Mary. I watched the performance last night, while laying in the bed watching the Cleveland show. And let me tell y'all, that performance was amazing. To me, Fantasia did a wonderful job, y'all. She really did. She did a wonderful job. And so, around the time, the part where Fantasia gets off the stage and go in the audience and have people dancing with her and everything. And so, this what gets me. She got over Beyonce way. Beyonce had her head down. And they said Beyonce was clapping off beat. And she had her little hat on. Like she had her head down. And she probably was saying to herself, girl, don't come over here. Just stay over there. I don't know, but that was me. I was tickled. I was reading the comments. So, you know me. I have to go back. I had to rewind and make sure I wasn't looking wrong. But they was right. I noticed it. Beyonce had her head down when Fantasia came down there trying to perform and everything. But all of it all, Fantasia did a wonderful job. I'm not gonna lie. Tina would be so proud of Fantasia. Because Tina Turner, she was one of a kind. And she was one of those legends that you have to bring your A game to. And that's my opinion. That's how I feel where Beyonce gets it from Tina Turner, because they performed together. Beyonce performed one of her idols, Tina Turner, back in 2009 when she accidentally stepped on her foot because she was so excited. Beyonce stepped on Tina Turner's foot accidentally because, she got so excited and everything. But Tina, she played it off. She played it off very good. And I really miss Tina Turner, and I wish she was still around making music and doing more legendary performances. Because I think, in my opinion, that's what we need now. We need more. This is my opinion, and my opinion alone, and I'm going to say this. We need more legendary and icons, whoever that is still here with us. What they need to do like an old legends thing where the old legends that paved the way for these upcoming legends and the legends that's becoming legends need to pay the way for them, need to do like some type of performance thing, like honor the legends, because I feel like half of these upcoming artists, they is not paving the way. They is not giving thanks to these legends that have really paved the way for them. That's just me. Now, I could be wrong. Like I said, this is my opinion. And it seems like to me, these new upcoming artists, like I say, they don't know what music is. They can listen to some off of TikTok or some on the radio or heart radio or something like that, or Spotify, whenever the third, and they can be like, "Oh, it's popping, it's popping." It can be like a little small beat. They're like, "Oh, this popping, it's popping." No, it ain't popping. You might think it's popping, but somebody else might think it's trash. That's just me. But it was a legendary performance by Fantasia to honor Tina Turner. And it would have been good. Somebody else said it would have been good if Beyonce would have done another performance for Tina Turner and paid tribute. Let me tell you this. Beyonce can pull it off. In my opinion, Fantasia can pull it off. But I'm going to tell you one person that does not need to go back up there and do another live performance to honor Tina Turner. And that is Auntie Miss Patti LaBelle. When I tell y'all Auntie Patti at the BET Awards of 2023 messed Tina Turner's song up simply the best, trying to honor her, pay tribute to her. She was like, "Now, I don't know the words, I can't sing them. I'm trying, y'all." Y'all remember that? Don't get me wrong, I love Auntie Patti. That was so funny, but she do not need to pay now another tribute to anybody, especially Tina Turner. But I get she's getting older, and she has done everything that she wants to do, and she's still going out paying tribute to peoples and doing her thing. And Patti LaBelle is one of the best as well. I love you, Auntie Patti. I love all of y'all. So, yeah, that's how I Definitely see that. So that would be my podcast for today, y'all. That'll be my show for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. But if y'all get a chance, head on over to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to have it uploaded on my YouTube. I'm going to try to have it uploaded on my Spotify so y'all can go and check it out. Please follow me. Please, I hope y'all enjoyed episode 2 of Deandre Dobbs the Podcast. And I'll be back with another podcast and another video or something like that soon as possible. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for always joining me and showing me support. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Love you all. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful Tuesday.